Hi friends, log on to my website fastbeam.com and talk to me on the forums. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I am here with the Jaguar F-Type. Well, actually it is an event of Jaguar. It's called the Art of Performance store where all the Jaguars are available to drive. But unfortunately, the circuit over here is not worthy for an F-Type to be driven. But still, I'll get you whatever experience I can. A lot of Jaguars. There is obviously the F-Pace. There is the beautiful F-Type. And actually there are three of them. Two more over there. There's one in orange and there's one in British Racing Green. So they've lined up the cars here right now and I'm going to give you a quick glimpse of the F-Type. Now I've driven this car extensively. When Jaguar launched this car, they took me to Spain to drive it, and initially it was launched only in convertible form. The one I'm having here right now is also a convertible. Multiple models, multiple engines on offer as well. The top of the line is obviously the 5-liter supercharged V8, produces around 500 horses. There's an SVR version as well, which I haven't driven yet. Others I have. As you can see, the design language, let me just turn around once. You can see the design language is absolutely amazing. It looks so sporty, especially this red color kind of suits this car pretty much. And it has got those quad exhausts, and when it starts up, oh my goodness, the noise it makes. It's a complete racket of sorts. But hey, let's quickly get around near the vehicle and let me show you more about this car, especially the interior, because that's also very nice. Now this particular car, as you can see, it has these very funky door handles. So they're flushed inside, and when you open it, it comes out. This is the cabin of the car. Now boot space isn't large enough, so there's no point going over there, but there are certain good elements over here. These are the controls for the driver's seat, and door handles are nice and chunky over here. It says Meridian sound system is also very nice, but nobody's going to listen to audio in this particular vehicle. You can see door pockets are small enough. I think half a liter bottle will fit over here. That's the reason why Jaguar is giving us half a liter bottles to drink water today. And this is the cabin. It feels so amazing, doesn't it? Right from the steering to the way everything is so driver centric, and that handle on the left side is so that people, when they freak out, they can hold on to you. The seats are also very adjustable. In fact, you can adjust it to hug you properly. Look at the seats. Nice, isn't it? It's actually smelling nice, this car, even though it's kind of old right now. Here we are inside. Let me just turn it on for you. Okay, the air conditioning is on full blow. Now I know this might remind you of the Maruti Swift, but this thing works that way. That's again a very cool touch. And the car is having some fuel, thankfully, because this car just drinks fuel. Cluster looks kind of ordinary. Lot of features here in terms of the multi-information display will tell you. Obviously auto dimming inside rear view mirror, and this sun blind is kind of small because it's a convertible. Now this infotainment screen has a lot, including a valet mode, but it's not the easiest to use, especially when you compare it to Audi's MMI, or especially BMW's iDrive, which I think is the best. Golden colored engine start button, and it gets keyless go, push button start. You can see the gear lever is also very nice and good to hold, similar to what we see in BMW cars. This is a button which will raise the rear spoiler, and this is for turning off the traction control. This is to toggle through the modes. So right now I put it into race mode, dynamic mode confirmed, dynamic mode off, the checkered flag turned on, right, and rain, ice, snow mode, multiple modes on offer. This is for the volume, and this is to drop the roof. Now this isn't the top of the line variant, that's why it doesn't have the button for the exhaust, but the ones which have the button for the exhaust, oh my god, you press that button, I think butterfly valves open and it makes an absolute rocket. Now to open the glove box, you press this button. Again, a very nice touch, similar to something which you are seeing in cheaper cars nowadays. And both the front seats get electric adjustment. And I was telling you about this feature, right? To hug you, this is the button. So you press this button and the seat will contract like that and hug you properly. So there are buttons over here as well. This is to open the boot. Let me open that right away. This is for the fog light. So the cabin feels very compact as such, but thankfully the car's quality levels are quite good. In fact, you might be wondering, where are the center AC vents? Well, the center AC vents rise up when you turn on the air conditioning. So right now I have turned it on, and there comes the center AC vents. That is so cool, isn't it? Let me turn that off, and they will just go in the hiding now. Okay, they're not in the mood to go down. Okay, they are. So it takes some time actually. As you can see, the cabin is really nice, and there isn't much space behind, but thankfully it gives a good view of what's behind let me just get out. Not easy to get in and outside this particular car. Now using this button you can actually access the boot. No, you can't actually. It's just to keep stuff. See, driven it long back, forgotten completely. Now below the armrest there's space along with USB and aux as well as a 12-volt charging socket. Twin cup holders over here. Now I was talking to you about how the door handles open, and let me just show that to you right away. So here's the key of the car. This is the key of the F-Type, similar to other Jaguars. Door is closed. Now when I lock it, okay, there's some issue, it's not locking. Okay, the boot is open. So much confusion happening early morning on a Sunday. So I have opened the boot and here we go. So not much space in the boot, obviously, because there's a spare wheel which is a small sized one, and honestly you can't keep much stuff, just 2 golf bags as such. Since we're over here, let me show you the beautiful exhaust. And now finally I'll be able to show you how the door handles go inside when you lock the car. That's how they go in and that's how they come out. Cool, very cool. Even the mirrors retract. But it's time to see the other Jags. So now we are moving to the British Racing Green Jag F-Type, and the color looks really nice actually. I kind of like it a lot. Let's quickly get inside and show you what's there. So this one again is in the top of the line because I can't see the active exhaust button. Meanwhile, the cabin looks similar to the one which we recently saw because they are exactly the same car. But this is actually the lower variant. You can see it doesn't get all those adjustments for the front seats which was there in the car which we just saw, the red one. From the side, being a convertible, has a sexy stance. But let's quickly look at it from the rear. And that's where it has a lot of presence. Those exhausts look so mind-blowing. And when the car turns on, the noise it makes. I remember when I was driving an F-Type in Mumbai, I used to wake up everybody with the exhaust alone. And let's quickly look at the orange one as well. Now this particular orange one, the rear spoiler is open. And does it have the exhaust button? No, it is also a low variant because it doesn't get all adjustments which are electric for the front seats. So this is the cabin once again. So as you can see, a little disappointing not to see the top of the line variant today, but I guess they want to push the lower variants as well because they are much more affordable